What's up? This is the Hammered Airsoft Smith. Alright, so exactly a month ago, I picked up this blaster stuff and did a video on pretty much how I'm experimenting with it to see how it will go on airsoft guns. I got 2 gas blowback airsoft guns, full metal, and 2 spring powered airsoft guns that are full plastic. Over here in the shot glass, no, I don't have any liquor in there. I have a Walther P99 spring-powered piston head. It's plastic and rubber. Very, very swollen. And there's a 6mm O-ring in there. And these have been in here for almost a month. But still, you gotta think they're being saturated for a long period of time, like 24/7. Anyways. So, you see the 4 pistols here, and these are all guinea pigs. There's one more gun that's, it's a gas blowback. But I haven't introduced it yet, so I won't be showing it. But it works fine. All these work fine. This one is the weakest plastic out of all of them, and it's had the blaster on it the longest. A few hours later, I put some on the Kimber. A week later or so, I put some on this Series 80. And I think a week or 2 ago, I put some on this 1911 Colt here. Now I have this piece of paper here, just like a little reminder of how much blaster I applied to each of these. Now, the Colt 1911 here, I only applied some to the outer barrel. So, see how that looks. Now, you would know, hopefully you would know, the difference between paint that wears off naturally or paint that is eaten off by some sort of chemical. Now, because I covered the whole barrel with it, the whole barrel should look pretty bad. But these are all empty, by the way. But no, it looks fine. Doesn't look any different than it did before. So it's safe on painted surfaces. It's not factory paint, for those of you who don't know. So it's saying something. I put a heavy amount on the Kimber. I put some on here, about the same amount that I would if I were using liquid wrench. And everything looks and seems fine. Now, obviously, if I had any complaints, I would just came out and said them. So, if you're expecting me to do so, well, unfortunately I won't be. I don't have any complaints. Again, this is all plastic and was used the longest with the blaster on it, and nothing has gone wrong. I only put some on the barrel on this Series 80. I guess a little bit. Oh yeah, I put like a light coat in here and a little bit showing through. Right there where the slide lock goes. You can see there's a little bit going on. under there. But nothing is eaten away, nothing is damaged, everything works fine, nothing's warped, everything's as if I never even put it on. So what's that tell you? Well, maybe it will take longer than a month for something to go wrong? I don't know. But a month is a long time for this harmful spray to be left on all these. So, I mean, you know, there's a lot of rubber components in these that are very important. And then, again, for like the millionth time, these are full plastic, so definitely something would have happened to these first, especially this one. And everything looks fine. I think what it is that makes a lot of people skeptical is they see the word petroleum and they like run away and they hide from this stuff. But what they don't realize, petroleum distillate isn't as potent, I guess you could say. It's not as strong. So petroleum distillate is kind of like a fill-in chemical. I'm still learning, so I could be wrong, but from what I read, it is a filling chemical in a sense. It's just kind of there. Like, it has a purpose, but its purpose isn't that meaningful. And it's not strong enough or potent enough for it to damage anything. Which is why I'm pretty sure it says it expands the life, it extends the life of metal, wood, plastic, rubber, vinyl, and leather. It doesn't doom it like I said in another video. I mean, apparently this stuff could be used on bikes. I mean, bikes have a lot of rubber or plastic on them because, you know, they got the tires and the brake pads and everything like that. So, I mean, I obviously wouldn't saturate any of these with it. Like, well, I kind of saturated this one a little bit. I guess you can call it saturate. Not really. But, so there's not much more I could say about it. It does seem to work very well and it's not harming anything. That's the bottom line. That's the gist of the video. I should have said that from the beginning, but I felt the need to kind of elaborate. Some of you care. So, and like I said, there's one other gun that I was using it on and it works fine. I'm just not going to show it because I haven't introduced it yet in a review or anything. I'm not going to be using it on other guns yet. I'm just going to kind of keep track of which ones are using it now and then kind of mark off on my calendar how long each has been using it. All these have been fired since then and they all work fine. If anything, they seem to be working better. But I am going to wait quite a while before I start putting it in propane tanks when I use my propane adapters, because then those magazines get ruined. Well, that's a lot of money down the drain. A lot of money I don't feel like spending on something silly. That I can just prevent, is what I mean by silly. So, there you have it. Blaster seems to be working just fine. I mean, if I were you, I wouldn't just run out and go get it right now. But if you did want to use it on maybe like one gun that you're not gonna really miss, just in case something does happen. I mean, who knows? I might get lucky. I might be being lucky with all these guns, but you gotta think, how lucky can one person be of 5 guns or using it and nothing is going wrong? But, alright. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope this was somewhat informative and wasn't a complete waste of time. And I'll catch you guys later. Oh, by the way, yay, I got 100 subscribers. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, I figured I'd throw that in there. I had some time. Alright, see you guys later.